Unfortunately, I lost all of the questions. So, hi again, guys. I'm very sorry. YouTube decided that this kind of content is way too revealing, I suppose. So, so unfortunately, we were interrupted by YouTube. However, we are back, and I'm just getting a reminder that we're live. So, hopefully, you'll have this type of reminder too. It is amazing because it's live. So whenever something goes wrong, everybody knows that. So the first time, what was it? The first time, oh yeah, I stopped my mic at the beginning and at the end of the video. For the second live, I don't remember what was the mistake. I think it was my dishwasher was constantly beeping. And then on the third one, Luke came half naked. So now we have obviously violated the rules of YouTube. So it's kind of a difficult journey, but we're good to go. So, guys,
You're
I'm
getting
very
there.
sorry, but we kind of lost your final questions. So we're going to go over what I remember. And if you're back, you can simply type them down again. I'm very sorry. YouTube decided that the content is way too revealing, which is funny because those images are also on your YouTube.
That's, you know what? That's the thing. I have been demonetized many times, but every
Oh,
single time I appeal, I always get that appeal back. So it's just like, I think it's just because they work, obviously, especially now with the whole situation of like
yeah.
COVID. I think they don't have like proper people checking it in place. They just have, bots, and they're just like, oh no, skin block.
Can you imagine if you're retouching Beauty Life and they're like, oh my God, that
Wow.
skin? Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? Funny enough, one of my images where I was retouching, and it was an image of a girl like standing in swimwear with her butt sticking out. They actually demonetized that, and I couldn't get the video back. So, well, I mean, I had the video, but it's just the demonetization was off.
I
So
have to check
I
if
lost it to the butt.
I have to check if we've got our video live saved
Mhm.
somehow in the YouTube creator, but we'll see. How often would you recommend doing big personal projects? Says Patrick. And Patrick, thank you so much for repeating this question. I think it's very important.
Um, so I do personal projects pretty much all the time. My entire YouTube channel is my personal project. So, um, definitely as much as you possibly can. Obviously, there has to be balance and you have to be paid for your work. But I feel like testing is absolutely crucial for any photographer because that's how you build your portfolio. That's how you stay relevant. That's how you get potential new clients. Because a lot of the time when you shoot client jobs, let's not fool ourselves, they're not super exciting and they're not super fun. So you definitely need a little something extra to get your portfolio going. And I find, doing your own tests is definitely a great way to go about it.
I love this. And I think they're so helpful for building your career up because
Absolutely.
what I can see from my portfolio is that whenever I post a new photo, there is always a client on the phone being like, hey, I love your last photo shoot. You
Yeah.
probably do
Mhm.
because I created it as a personal project. And I think this is so cool because you're pouring um, all of your creativity into it.
Mhm.
So Melaki King is asking, have you sorry, have
Have you ever
you
did a project with a low budget or without a
thank you.
team?
Thank you. It's
Um,
my dyslexia again.
that's okay. Um, I Most of my projects, if not all of my projects, are
Of
done
course.
on low budget and without a team. So yes, if you look at my YouTube channel, pretty much every single video that you see has been done on no budget. If I get people, like I usually work with very minimal team. I usually, as I mentioned before, I usually just work with my models. Sometimes I have hair and makeup, but we usually just do it as a collaboration. And then if I get an assistant, depending, if it's a sponsored video, then I'll try and pay them. If not, I usually just find someone who wants to assist me and who wants to, um oh, Carrie, you're stepping on thin ice now. You'll get kicked off again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's better
So
not do it.
at this point, yeah, nothing to lose. So yeah, so majority of my projects are pretty much done if not even for free, just on like a very minimal budget, because we usually just collaborate, like everybody just collaborates, and then I publish the videos, because generally when it comes to YouTube and revenue, it's like I don't really make money of YouTube per se. The way I make money is usually through sponsorships. So if there is like a sponsored video that I put on one of my videos, or sponsored message or whatever, and then I'm selling my presets as well. So that's like the two main streams of income that I have. So, but like ad revenue doesn't ad revenue covers only enough for me to hire my my video editor. And now during the quarantine, my revenue has fallen so low with ad revenue, because I haven't been posting regularly, and because lots of ads have been dropped, because people are probably pulling out because of the whole situation. It's been like it's dropped this low that if I was to keep the regular schedule, I wouldn't be even able to pay him from that money. So it's unfortunate, but that's what it is.
I think it's a difficult situation for every creator right now.
Absolutely.
But hopefully it's one day it will be over.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's just, I'm still very grateful that I'm still able to create content, sitting at home doing, FaceTime photo shoots and shooting photos of myself and so on. So I'm still very grateful for that, and I know I'm in a much better position than a lot of people out there who, for example, do like wedding photography or, fashion and all this kind of stuff, because I know that they can't work at all at the moment. So I am very grateful for that. And I do acknowledge that for sure.
Krasimir is asking, how does being a YouTuber complement your photography? Maybe it's the other way around. Has it pushed you? Has it pushed you to come up with more ideas?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I think in a way it's good, because I know that all the shoots that I do are my own personal projects, so I can do whatever I want. But because of that, I'm pretty creative, and I can just do lots of fun things, and just do fun stuff, which I really love. So definitely, it's definitely pushed me. I think it's definitely been tricky at the beginning, because I was like, what do I do? Like, do I just do behind the scenes? Do I do like, camera reviews? Do I do like Photoshop videos? Like I was trying to come up with video ideas, and it was so challenging. And now I feel like I've been doing it for so long that it's just kind of comes a bit more naturally. So I definitely trained myself to see more opportunity in my shoots. And I remember back in the day when I was like just starting YouTube, I would do my photo shoots and then film a tiny bit for YouTube, like if I got a chance. And now I purely organize shoots that I can do for YouTube. So it's like if I can't film it for YouTube, I just won't do the shoot.
Oh.
It's just it's just I think at the end of the day, like, because I need so much content for my channel, there's just absolutely no point in me doing free projects and getting nothing out of them in terms of content, because I will be losing time. I won't be able to, and then I post a photo and people are like, how did you do it? Is there behind the scenes? And then you're like, no, there's not. And people get upset with you. So it's not worth it. It's just like, I'm either like, I'm a package. I come with a YouTube video. You don't want me, you don't want my YouTube video, you don't want me. So that's how we work.
And it's obviously so amazing for the people, because I can see a comment here saying, I actually watched your video on how to get published in a magazine, and I got published in Rush magazine. So congrats on that.
Congratulations. That's great.
So cool. So guys, I think it's time for us to wrap it up, before YouTube decides that we're doing something wrong, maybe because my dress is beige today. They won't decide
maybe you're the problem.
Maybe it's me. But last
time they were like the host is naked.
Yeah, but Luke was naked the last time, our guest, and they did nothing. So, like, man nipples.
He's a man. Like he was a man. It's different, It's just female and male. It's completely different stories. So.
Definitely. Okay, so for you guys, I just want to say that you have the amazing chance to say Anita hello and thank you so much. And I am going to show you who's going to be the next guest if you stay here. But before that, of course, like the video, share, subscribe. What am I supposed to say next? Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, hit the notification bell. Yeah,
I'm getting better and better, slowly but surely. Thank you so much for being our guest today and for sharing your wisdom. It was so cool. And I I'm very sure that people enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It was so much fun,
I
even
have
though we
to,
got kicked out.
yeah, I have to go and appeal now.
Oh no. Well, let's hope we can see it
Hopefully.
again.
Yeah. Thank you so much again.
Thank you so
And
much, everyone. Thank you for all the questions as well.
you guys are able to see all of her content and the packages that she's sharing for custom colors and so on her website. You are able to see it already, but I'm going to share it here with you just to make sure that it's nice and clean. Okay, so you can see everything on her website, or you can simply follow her on Instagram and there is link to everything. So I think it's going to be very nice and easy for you. And I know that right now you're waiting like crazy to see who's going to be the next guest. And yeah, I cannot share it with you right now because I want some tension. No, I'm kidding. I'm just going to share it with you. It's one of our previous guests in the podcast. And he's one of the very first guests we've ever had in the podcast. So his name is Benjo Arwas, and he's going to be with us next Monday, same time, same place. We're going to talk a little bit about creating a cover. So if you're interested in creating a cover for a magazine, definitely come over. And yeah, I cannot wait to share it with you in just, let's say, 20 minutes. You'll be able to set a reminder for this particular episode. And if you haven't already joined our newsletter, you can definitely do it on photographypodcast.net. You can see the website, and there you can listen to all of our previous episodes and join our newsletter. If you do that, you'll be able to receive an email before every one of those lives. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us today. It was lovely to have you. It is so amazing. I can see that Benjo is actually here watching the live, and I cannot wait to see him live next week. But of course, also to see you guys. Thank you again so much. And yeah, stay happy, healthy. And I'll see you. Bye-bye.